Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sławka Tymosiewicz, International Recruitment Executive of Kent Institute, Australia. I am your Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation. Before we begin the proceeding, I would like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. I would also like to pay respect to the elders, both past and present, of the Eora Nation, and extend that respect to other Indigenous Australians who are present. Graduates and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2022 graduation ceremony of Kent Institute, Australia. Today, students will be graduating from both our higher education and vocational courses. I would also like to offer a special welcome to those watching the ceremony via the live stream. We are so very pleased to be able to provide this for those unable to join us in the auditorium today. At Kent Institute Australia, our graduation ceremonies are all about the celebration of achievements. Under the challenging circumstances you have all faced over the past few years, this achievement is particularly worth celebrating. I ask you to stand and join in singing the first verse of the Australian national anthem. We are thrilled today to have the national anthem sung by Mr. Dimitri Kapanakis, a long-time friend of Kent. Please turn your eyes to the screen and enjoy this performance. Please stand.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. I now invite Director of Kent's Governing Board, Mr. Terence Paul-Sperba, to deliver the welcoming address.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and especially our graduates, and also to our Governing Board of Directors, Academic Board Chair, and external Academic Board members, Kent Institute Australia agents, parents and family, friends, and all those viewing the ceremony via live stream from places as far away as Brazil in South America, Indonesia, Philippines, Vietnam, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, United Kingdom, and even the United States of America and Canada, a truly global event. Welcome to you all. I would like you to reflect on something. Do you remember the journey that changed your life and brought you to Australia? The start of the journey that led you to Kent Institute? First, no doubt, there was a family decision. Will we or won't we send our son or daughter overseas? Then your own decision as to which university, institute, or college will I attend? Which country, which degree? A TAFE, vocational education, higher education, IT, accounting, marketing, or business. Then completing the application, maybe going to an agent for assistance and support with the visa application, and then receiving that special offer of admission from Kent Institute. But it didn't end there. Then there were travel bookings, accommodation to arrange, orientation to a new country, language, culture, and orientation to the institute. Studying, lectures, assessments, exams, new friends, hours in the library, and hours in the various laboratories. And then, of course, there was the global pandemic that you all had to endure, which shows your true resilience to be here today. Do you remember that journey well that changed you and resulted in you being here today? Where you now sit, you are titled as graduands, which means a person about to receive their qualification, a degree, advanced diploma, or certificate. Soon, you will be called by the chair of the academic board to cross the stage to receive your testimony for your qualification. Today, when your tassel is moved from right to left, you will have passed your rite of passage and you will become a graduate. Today, as you become a graduate, it means you have, in most cases, your first qualification, and in many cases, you may be the first member of your family to do so. So, after all the hard work, you'll become a graduate. Then you'll become an alumni, meaning that you'll be part of Kent's family going on forever. You will be an alumni of Kent Institute and a former student of the Institute of Higher Education or Vocational Education and Training. So you have a lot of responsibility in representing the organisation from which you achieved your qualification. We ask you to set a positive example so that Kent Institute Australia can look professional through its graduates and the success that they will have. We take a lot of pride and say this student studied with us at Kent. We would like to keep in touch with you all. In fact, we have a lot of alumni, one of whom is going to be your guest speaker today, and we would like you to tell us about your continuing journey in life, in your profession, and maybe even in your future studies. So today, this part of the journey will end, but as the other guests will tell you, this is just the beginning of your journey as a graduate. It starts again if you pursue a high level of education, pursuing a professional career, but forever learning based on the foundation you received from Kent Institute Australia. Please stay in contact with us. Now, as foreshadowed, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker. I'm going to invite Ms. Teresa Martinez Ortega to speak to you and deliver the alumni address. Teresa graduated from Kent's Bachelor of Information Technology with a specialisation in cybersecurity in 2021. She found her first IT-related job within 3 months of her graduation, and she's currently working as a consultant for KPMG in the data space. Her role involves working with different clients to develop data migration solutions and support their transition to these difficult and different solutions. Since graduating, Teresa has also had the opportunity to work in website development and grow her skills in the different area of IT. Teresa is a fine example of the type of student that Kent is so proud of. Would you please welcome Teresa to the stage?
Thank you so much, Mr. Spaver, for a lovely introduction. And I would like to extend my greetings to the members of the academic board, governing board, Kent staff, graduates, family, and friends. It is lovely to see some familiar faces again. Let me tell you a little bit about how I got here. I remember very well the start of the journey that led me to Kent. Before I came to Australia, I was working in the UK as at a childcare centre, and after 4 years, I was very comfortable with my job, but I wasn't very happy. I decided to take a month off and came to visit a friend who was living in Sydney. Running away from the European winter to a very nice and warm Australian summer. This is what I call the first phase. The first phase is the research and reflection phase. I used this time to reflect on what was happening in my life and how could I start the next chapter. What did I want to do? What the new challenge I did wanted to face. This was November 2015. I was lost. I reached out to my network, close friends and acquaintances, people that I was curious about their careers, and I asked for their day-to-day, was it, and what did they enjoy most about their occupation. The aim of this was to understand what kind of roles will be out there, and in which ones could I enjoy and thrive. I gathered all this feedback, and I set up some goals that aligned with me. This process took about 6 months. The next phase was preparation. I quit my job for a more profitable one, and I started saving money. I was going to work in IT, and I was going to move from Europe to Australia. When I told my friends and family, the feedback wasn't that good. Most of the feedback was dragging me down. You're too old, you'll never find a job without experience. Tech is not for you, Australia is too far, and so on. But I decided that I was going to focus on the good feedback, on that people that was standing behind my back and supporting. Like most people in this room, I had to contact an immigration agent to start a visa application. It wasn't easy. Most of us, international students, did not have it easy. We have to speak a foreign language. We have to move from our home country. We are struggling to juggle with our studies and to pay the bills. Assignments, due date, COVID, exams, you name it. We had it all. But this situation just makes us stronger and stronger candidates in job interviews. It shows our resilience, our ability to make decision-making and to adapt to new challenges. With no experience in the IT industry, Kent provided me and you, it provided us, with all the necessary tools needed for succeed. Apart from the technical knowledge, we also learned to prioritize tasks, to collaborate, and to work as part of teams, and grow our network. Our network is very important, it's a key. And just like this, in 5 years, preparation is done. It's time for action, the next phase. I graduated in November 2021, and I got a job 3 months later, in January 22. I did many interviews, and probably most of you have also done many interviews. I feel you. All those turn-downs are not easy, but this is part of the journey. I agree with you that it doesn't feel good when they shut the doors in front of your face. But we have to use it as a learning process. When you get a no, try to stay positive and see it as an opportunity for improvement, reflection, preparation, and action. Find your interviews on LinkedIn, reach out to them, ask for feedback, and be open for constructive criticism, and apply again. Let me share, and I'll be short and quick, let me share some of my job hunting experience. Out of my 21st resumes, that all look more or less the same, I got 0 responses. And at the time, I had 2 main thoughts. Will it be COVID? No one's hiring. Or it will be my resume. The only thing I had control is over my resume. I cannot change COVID. So I prepared it better, I researched the company and related offers, and I tweaked those resumes and created some cover letters and continue applying. Personally, I do not remember how many jobs I did apply for, and most of the interviews I got, it was through my network and people that will refer me. Out of those resumes, 10 companies called back, and I did about 5 interviews. I did not got any of those jobs. I found my current job through a recruiting company, which the business model is hire, train, and deploy. And after I applied, I got an email with a no. I really wanted to be part of that company, so I emailed them back. I appreciate their feedback, and I explained the reason for which I thought I was valuable for them. I really like their work model and have nothing to lose. They already say no. Now let me ask you a question. Put your hands up for those that think that they call back. Not many hands up, but yeah, they call back. They called back, and I could not believe it. There were 5 rounds at the interview, and it wasn't easy, but I won't worry you with the details. As I come to an end today, what I want you to take away from this is 3 things. That your attitude matters, that you need to keep it positive. You need to be consistent, like those 3 steps, reflect, prepare, and action. You need to keep them going. And you must create a good network, because this is what is really going to open doors. Thank you so much, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Teresa, for those inspiring words and for your contribution to today's ceremony. I now call upon Chair of Kent's Academic Board, Professor Lee Wood, to present the graduates.
Thanks again for that lovely speech, really inspiring, thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Would all graduands please stand? Only the graduands, the visitors don't have to, the friends and family. So, Director of Governing Board, I certify to you that these higher education and vocational education and training graduands presented before you today have fulfilled the requirements prescribed by Kent Institute Australia, and ask that you present them with their respective awards.
In the name of the Governing Board and by my authority as Director, I am pleased to present our newest graduands with their awards. Please honour them with your applause.
Would all graduates, you can now sit down for a bit.
Mr. Terence Paul Sperba, I now call upon Dr. Abir Al-Sadoun, Executive Dean Scholarship and Research, to present the graduates from higher education courses.
Mr. Terence Paul Sperber, I present to you graduates from higher education graduates. From Bachelor of Accounting, Deepika Acharya. Thi Thuong Bui. Monica Chalagain. Sarah Colombo. Asmita Dahal Pataria. Markita Jandova. Anu Karel. Sabita Lama. Sanju Lama. Huang Yin Li. Muskan Niwa. Eric Setyadi. Pramesh Shrista. Kevin Sweeney. Milan Tamang. Somerian Tinantanin. Tiffany. From Bachelor of Business with a specialization in accounting, Kriti Cholagai. Rupesh Kafil. Pranjal Karki. Grace Jokromal Jo. From Bachelor of Business with a specialization in Information System, Gurab Bata. Sujata Rai. Idinal Varozai Riboni. From Bachelor of Business with a specialization in Management, Bolarma Otoy. Priscilla Asari. From Bachelor of Business with a specialization in Management and Marketing, Marlio Apiag. From Bachelor of Business with specialization in Marketing, Adam Rizki Godenzi. Kristen Manurang. Marco Nardi. From Bachelor of Information Technology, Kayo Asiari. Parash Acharya. Ashish Adhikari. Gunedia Adhikari. Ahsen Ali. Amandeep Kaur. Jose Pedro Arancibia Lorenzen. Thanks. Shishir BK. Piath Bandaranayaka. Sudip Bahadur Basnet. Surendra Jun Basnet. Pankaj Batra. Santosh Belbase. Alisha Bandari. Diwash Bandari. Rabina Bandari. Ashish Bata. Dibak Bata. Sarosh Bata. Sashank Bata. Sujan Batarai. Sunil Bhattarai. Samita Kumari Bujil. Sandhya Vista. Sujit Biswas. Sahana Chand Thakuri. Pratima Cholagain. Dibak Dahal. Nisa Dahal. Sunita Dahal. Soumya Dahal Lamachan. Vaibik Dangi. Harvey Dipona. Rupesh Divkota. Pradip Dakal. Tanka Prasad Gairi. Rab Jasper Gayaman. Robin Garti Chitri. Anup Giri. Farazwal Giri. Suman Giri. Rahul Gurang. Archai Huang. Ritish Yomagain. Muhammad Haris Idris Khokhar. Robin Casey. Sampada Casey. Mohan Kandel. Gurav Doshkarki. Ranusha Karki. Suraj Karki. Kimraj Katawal. Alisa Katka. Niraz Katka. Chopin Katka. Thank you. Nabina Khatri. Ananta Koirala. Bijay Konwar. Sunam Lama. Indira Lamichain. Sushmita Lamichain. Deepika Mangar. Biraj Maharjan. Rohit Maharjan. Safi Maharjan. Raman Manandar. Surish Maskai. Taikei Nakano. Navjot Khour. Migna Nipal. Prakyat Nipal. Sugat Nipal. Milan Yupan. Susmita Yupan. Amulaya Pandi. Ashish Pandi. Arjun Pandi. Sankalpa Pandi. Suruchi Pandey. Sujan Parajuli. Vishal Ashokbhai Patel. Ghanshyam Podel. Anjan Foyel. Rohit Pilastrista. Arshana Pokarel. Asmit Podel. Zunapon. Lucas Pansicha. Subud Ranabat. Sahil Kumar Raniyar. Buan Rhodes. Prabin Rajmi. Shiva Rajmi. Suraj Rajmi. Santosh Rijal. Arti Rimao. Hridish Sapkuta. Sanam Sapkuta. Dhruv Sharma. Sachin Sharma. Narayan Sharma Tiwari. Gagan Shrista. Jalak Shrista. Kubar Shrista. Nawaraj Shrista. Pragyan Shrista. Pratika Shrista. Roshan Shrista. Roshna Shrista. Rushav Shrista. Sachin Lal Shrista. Salina Shrista. Sandhya Shrista. Sandesh Sigdel. Luvajit Sin. Yugjit Sin. Mohan Subedi. Prashanta Subedi. Dakman Sanwar. Ravilal Tamang. Shampana Tamang. Anju Tandon. Bhairendra Thapa. Nabaraj Thapa. Subhash Thapa. Om Thapa Mangar. Salbina Thapa Mangar. Virat Timal Sina. Niraj Timal Sina. Achol Timal Sina. Alankrit Opriti. Jakub Varansky. From Bachelor of Information Technology with a specialization in cybersecurity, Isha Bagain. Idrei Jaser Kazahi. Sandhya Karal. Gabriel Menzins Ponciano. Cherry May Monoi. Keaton O'Hurry. Ashish Pandey. Lucas Rizzi. Mr. Terence Paul Sperber, this concludes the presentation of graduates from higher education courses.
Thank you, Dr. Al-Sadoum. Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to present to you another musical performance by Mr. Dimitri Kopanakis. I now call upon Dr. Abil Al-Sadoun, Executive Dean Scholarship and Research, to present the graduates for our vocational education and training courses.
Okay. Mr. Terence Paul Sperber, I present to you graduates from vocational education and training courses. From Diploma of Leadership and Management, Fit Manon Lom Lovan. From Diploma of Project Management, Dinis Sinarta. From Advanced Diploma of Information Technology, Germano Zanio Hoffman. From Advanced Diploma of Program Management, Anna Roberto Polongan. Opolmi Mananding. Mr. Terence Paul Sperber, this concludes the presentation of graduates from vocational education and training courses.
Thank you, Dr. Al-Sadoun, and congratulations to all of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to present to you another musical performance by Mr. Dimitri Kopanakis. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now pleased to welcome Professor Lee Wood, Chair of the Academic Board, to present the Teaching Excellence Award for 2022.
Thank you, Slavka. And you guys have all got awards. We also do award your excellent academics. The Teaching Excellent Awards are a feature of the Governing Board of Kent. The awards recognise the outstanding qualities of our academic staff. The selection criteria for the award encompass 4 key areas: teaching, leadership, scholarly productivity, and community engagement. The academics were judged on many aspects of their performance, including how they motivated and inspired students, developed the curriculum, and the acknowledgement they received from students, colleagues, and the wider community. The winner of the Teaching Excellence Award for Vocational Education and Training is Timothy Trillin. You have to listen to a bit more, all right? You can stay there. A silent team player, yet full of creativity in his journey as a Kent IT trainer. For almost a decade of working closely with his students by providing them above and beyond theoretical and practical training, Tim has been a motivation for them to pursue higher education IT programs and nurturing their skills before they join the workforce. As a digital professional, we've noticed him with the camera here, Tim finds fulfillment in his teaching career and mentoring students by sharing his own crafts through digital projects which he personally designed and implemented. Along with having knowledge and expertise, Tim is in continuous pursuit of upskilling himself through online training and applications inside and outside Kent. Congratulations, Tim, on being this year's VET Teaching Excellence Awardee.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations again, Tim. The winner of the Teaching Excellence Award for Higher Education is Mr. Gregory Crease. Greg has contributed immensely towards teaching quality at Kent Institute in his role as lecturer and unit coordinator over the past 13 years. He's tirelessly advocated for continuous improvements and innovation in teaching and learning. Greg, through his unceasing dedication towards student academic and wellbeing outcomes, has impacted their lives positively. Units he has taught are always highly popular and in demand, with widespread student success through learning support. Students have continued to show great appreciation for his engaging teaching methods and his ability to impart knowledge through his vast experience. He has championed many initiatives at Kent which we still use today. His work ethic is unparalleled and he's set the benchmark for us all. He will be missed immensely by students and peers because he's just retired. So congratulations, Greg, on the Teaching Excellence Award and your retirement. Congratulations, Greg.
Congratulations, Tim and Greg. Mr. Terence Paul Sperba, this concludes the presentation of awards. I now call upon the student respondents to deliver the response on behalf of the graduates. Please welcome Mr. Gabriel Menezes Ponciano.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, faculty, friends, family, and my fellow graduates. I'm delighted to be sharing this special day with you all, and I'm especially humbled that I have the honor of giving you this address today. Firstly, congratulations to all of the graduates. Although we come from many diverse backgrounds, our hard work and dedication has led each of us to the same point. Back in the beginning of 2020, we were all freshly enrolled and had no idea about the 7 layers of the OSI model or how to declare a variable. Little did we know there was another unknown waiting for us. When COVID-19 hit, it meant figuring out online learning, Zoom, and getting to know each other through a screen. Nevertheless, we are here together in person today. We've shown our ability to problem solve and overcome challenges as we adapted to online learning throughout the pandemic. I'm sure many of you, like me, thought this day would never come. I was born in Brazil, and imagining my life 10 years ago, I had no idea this is where I would be. Nevertheless, I feel proud to be part of such a hard-working, helpful, and kind cohort as we move into the next chapter of careers together. Secondly, thank you to all of the friends and family here today. I'm sure, like me, my fellow graduates truly appreciate the support you have given over the years. I'm sure that many of us also have family and friends who are not able to be here with us today to celebrate this momentous day. For me, that is my mom and sister in Brazil and my father, who passed away 4 years ago. This moment belongs to the special people in our lives just as much as it belongs to us. And last but not least, thank you to the faculty and employees of Kent Institute. Despite the challenge over the last few years, you have overcome the obstacles and done a spectacular job in giving us all a world-class education. One of the things that I learned here in Australia is the value of patience. Perhaps the side effect of a generation, but many of us crave instant gratification. We want to see the fruits of our labor yesterday. Throughout this journey at Kent, I've seen that the best things come to those who not only wait, but put in the effort. I'm sure all of my fellow graduates agree that these moments made all the better by having worked hard to get here. Just before I end my speech, I would like to pass on my thanks on behalf of the students to Teresa for coming along and sharing her story today. Thank you, Teresa, for your inspiring, encouraging words. Please accept this gift on behalf of all the students. To end my speech, I'll borrow the words of someone who said it far better than I can. Malcolm X once said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." Class of 2022, we are the next generation. Let's live here full of passion, drive, newfound knowledge, and a determination to make a difference. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabriel. Mr. Terence Paul Sperber will now deliver the charge of graduates.
Can I ask all the graduates to please stand? I charge you as graduates of Kent Institute Australia to maintain a commitment to lifelong learning, to strive for truth, integrity, and compassion, to contribute to your chosen profession, and by the application of your abilities, support and nurture the communities of which you are part. May your rewards bring honour to Kent, your chosen profession, and to yourself. Good luck. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at the end of the formal proceedings for today. On behalf of the governing board and Kent staff, I would like to thank you for attending today's ceremony. In a moment, I will invite our academic party to exit, followed by our graduates. I would then ask that our guests please proceed to the foyer in an orderly fashion and join us for some refreshments. I would also like to remind all graduates to return their regalia to the Pacific Room by 4:45 p.m. Once again, congratulations to each and every graduate. And of course, to their families and friends for making this day such a special time. Please stand for the academic reception, followed by our new graduates.